I bought my first old school like when I was 11 years old when I got it. I wasn't 14 until I was able to put a motor and stuff up in it.
Man, you were 11 years old. What you doing 11, brother? What you doing? Bro, where are you stealing from?
Bro, I was off the porch.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
At 11? Snot nose with the pocket full of them in?
Hey, I wasn't playing.
That's serious.
My mom even knew.
Right.
Like, it was just what it was. I wasn't finna sit there and just let her suffer.
For sure.
You feel me? So,
yeah, I feel that.
Anything that she ever would need, I was trying to make sure I'm there.
Most definitely.
So, yeah. But, yeah, so, I went to school and stuff in Memphis. Once I got kicked out or whatever, I ended up going back to Arkansas.
Yeah.
So I kind of, that's really where the griminess came in.
Right.
It was straight, we got to get it. Ain't no surviving down here if you ain't got nothing.
Yeah.
So
dirt roads and all that.
Bro, it's
Hell, who else is from? Isn't that Bankroll from there?
BANKROLL FREDDIE. Yeah, he actually grew up. His dad is best friends with my dad.
Okay.
Yeah, so they actually grew up with us.
Yeah, free that man. I saw that case he got and all that.
For sure.
So I know it's real out there.
Yeah, that's actually where they came from. So it was a lot behind it.
For sure.
I end up going through a lot of stuff behind that situation too.
The same situation.
Not his situation.
Right.
Situation before his.
Got
but
you.
all that led up into his situation.
Got you.
Yeah.
It's the same understanding, the same conglomerate.
All of it is the same.
Right.
They just, after years and years of developing cases and stuff like
Small
that.
town.
Yeah, exactly.
Somebody got the understanding. They spread the understanding, the other understanding.
You slick got away on this one.
Yeah.
We ain't letting you get away on this.
For sure.
That's what they be trying to do.
Oh, praise the Most High. But you made the adjustment, right? So you always loved cars. Yep. And then you moved to Memphis, right? That's a crazy place too.
Yeah,
so going from Arkansas to Memphis,
crazy.
Yeah, that's two double.
Yeah, that was double whammy on myself. It was like, how do I get up out of this?
Right.
Like this ain't how I'm trying to live the rest of my life.
For sure.
Like going up there, like bro, actually not being able to sleep at nighttime.
Yeah.
Never could sleep at nighttime. You can ask my significant other.
Right.
It was hard. Even if I bought a car, I'm like, I can't let nobody steal this.
Right.
I work too hard for this.
Work too hard.
All this grinding I done did.
Right.
Come on now. You just come take something from me.
I can't do that.
No, I ain't letting you do that. I'm going to sleep with one eye open, one eye closed. I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
One hand open, if you know what I mean.
Come on now.
Don't do me like that.
Running to the door every time my alarm going off.
I got to.
What?
No socks on, nothing. Slipping on the floor. Hey, what up? Yeah, help me out my damn toe, damn it. You know what I mean?
Real,
I got to check on that. I feel you, though, bro. So when did you make the transition to Dallas?
I made the transition to Dallas. Actually, I went from Memphis to Nashville.
Nashville, Tennessee.
Well, actually, I gave it a try in Atlanta to see what Atlanta was going to take me. And Atlanta was just too party. So I was like, I got to get away from this. I ain't going to be able to survive up here. They party every day, every night. Yeah. Ain't no weekend off. Ain't no weekday off.
All night, too.
Nothing. All night.
And what time was this time frame? What's the
So I went to Atlanta. I was in Atlanta in 2012.
Okay.
In 2012. Then I went back to Memphis, stayed up there for a few months or so, and then I went to Nashville.
Dope.
So I was in Nashville from 2013 to 2016.
Got you.
Yeah, so from 2013 to 2016, that's when I was doing, I actually was fighting cases and stuff then.
Yeah.
And that what made me just, hey, I got to work, I got to go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I got to lead this, so I'm finna be behind the bars the rest of my life.
Right.
Type. So I was like, well, let me go to Nashville, let me get a job, let me do all this, start my life over, revamp everything. And then after that, I ended up getting married. So I was like, okay, well, shit, I'm going to just go and revamp again.
Of course.
Let me get away from up here because it's too much like Memphis too.
Right.
And let me go to Dallas. You know, I ended up getting my CDL right before I left. So that what made me get to Dallas. And I was like, well, I'm going to become a truck driver. And that what made me become a truck driver. Then the YouTube came.
Of course.
Wow, I was within the truck driver wrong.
Yeah.
We couldn't do nothing in the truck, so.
But look at the YouTube.
But look at YouTube.
Yeah.
And what, hold on, I'm gonna keep it honest.
Go ahead, go from the seed.
I started off watching this little young guy, DDG.
For sure.
I know you probably
Shout
heard
out to DDG, of course.
Yeah, so I end up
Need
starting
DDG
watching.
on the pod, man. Come sit with the God.
Man, for sure. Because he influenced a lot of us, too.
For sure he
actually
did.
know it was money into it.
Facts.
You know, so I was like, okay. Then he got to talking about the cars and stuff like that. And then I was like, well, I'm going to start doing YouTube and stuff. I ain't know about the car stuff, period. You know what I'm saying? I was like, he ended up getting a car off YouTube. I was like, how can you buy an i8 off YouTube.
For sure.
So I'm like, hold on, man. Let me just get to trying to see if I can even do this. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, if a young black dude can do it, I'm like, okay, I can do it.
Yeah.
So that what made me just start. I didn't know where I was going with it, though.
For sure.
I was just trying stuff here and there, reactions, this, that. You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, okay, let me go try something else. You know, that wasn't kind of working for me because I couldn't be fake and I couldn't be pranking and I couldn't be.
That's different.
So
you
I was
from
like,
a real place.
Yeah. So I was like
how you gonna be? You know what I mean?
I was still trying to be myself, but I was trying to act like somebody else, and I was like, that ain't me. So you know what I'm saying? I end up just trying. One day I was like, well, let me go out here and do something to my car.
Right.
And so, you know, I had the RT Challenger.
Yep, the RT,
then. And I was like, let me do some little stuff to it. And I was like, well, let me vlog this too. And so after vlogging that, I don't know how y'all got in the algorithm of me vlogging one video about an RT Challenger.
Right.
So I guess that led up into Tall Guy having his Challenger.
Yes, sir.
And so that caught the algorithm of, I guess he took his
Boss on the ride.
Yeah.
Legendary viral clip.
But then it took me back to the old video because I'm one of them type people. I need to see where this person
rabbit
came
holes.
from.
How you just jump into this like that? Yeah.
And I seen that one video when it was up like this. It wasn't even sideways.
The vertical.
And it was
the bought the car?
Black. Yeah.
Well, yeah, when he bought the Hellcat.
Yeah, he was showing the little paper and shit on it. I was like, okay, now let me lead up into all the other videos or whatever. And then once that caught the algorithm, I'm like, damn, people like these cars like that.
Facts.
And then I was like, fuck, well, let me keep going. You know what I'm saying? I kept watching the videos, and then your videos started coming up.
Right.
Then I started seeing you I think you was in the Cadillac at the time.
I was in the Cadillac, the CTS.
Yeah, you was at the Cadillac. And then it moved up. You got the V6 Challenger. Then you got the Hellcat right after the V6 Challenger.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
Had to build that credit up. Yeah.
But I was like, you know, I was watching Tall Guy, but I was like, man, I gained that energy from your channel.
Appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, damn, this dude down there just like me. I know he's different as fuck, but he's like kind of, he don't give a fuck. He don't care about nobody to think, you know. I'm like, damn, is this serious?
Right.
Can people be on YouTube like this? Because I ain't never seen this on YouTube.
Never happened.
You know? So I'm like, damn. So this might be in itself. He talking the talk of the talk.
Facts.
He don't give a like, he's saying this, he's saying that.
Yeah.
I was like, I thought I was supposed to clean up and sound, hey, you guys, like,
you know
what I'm saying? Yeah, so
Mr. Bean.
So I was like,
Dr. Science God. You know what I'm saying? Facts.
For real. So I was like, I thought you couldn't even be yourself, bro.
Right.
So I was like, man, I got to turn into this character that I don't even know if it's even in me. So I was like, man, nah, these guys, they doing it a whole different way. They talking about be yourself. They going crazy. Facts. Numbers is there.
Right.
They busting out. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I would have not started doing that shit every day if it wasn't for y'all.
All praise.
These folks were like, oh, I can get this much money off this.
Right.
I'm doing this every day.
It's a trap.
Then he just started going overboard.
Come on now.
He posting 2-3 videos a day.
Come on, man.
Bro, I can't do that. But
Trap
it
house.
made me do it, though.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, if they can do it, I know I can do it. I don't care if I go out and record 40, 50 minutes. I'm finna break it down into about 3 of them.
Whatever it takes.
You know, so, you know, it was a big motivation for me to just see 2 black guys. He was straight from prison.
Yeah.
You know, and you been through so much, but you didn't go, which is the smarter person to me.
All praise the Most High.
You know,
God is great. You know what I'm saying? Because, boy, I'd have been that bitch forever.
Really, my daddy used to always teach me, like, the real killers, the real whatever.
Never got caught. Facts.
Them the real gangsters.
They're the ones you got to worry about.
Them ain't the ones that went to jail. That was the dumbest.
Right.
So I was like, okay, well, you know, I don't want to go to jail.
No.
You know, but I know all the stuff that I did, all the stuff I've been through for me not to even touch. I've been in there.
Right.
But I ain't never just
sat
in there for a long, long period of time. Month, that's it.
God is great.
You know, so, you know, I kind of praised it. I was like, okay, well, you know what I'm saying? If he doing this, he doing that, man, I can do it.
No question.
I can do it. I ain't going to jail no more.
Right.
You know, I gave up everything. I'm like, shit, this is the only way out.
Facts.
This all I see.
Yeah, man.